Okay, we'll wait for 5 minutes and I think more people will be joining in. We already have Jyotsna with us. Hi, Jyotsna.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
I see Pooja, Wasim, Udayan. Hi, Udayan. You are joining from Pune. Deepa. Hi, Deepa. Kishore. Mute your mics. Okay, we are live on YouTube as well. Okay, we'll wait for 5 minutes and I think more people will be joining in. We already have. Okay, folks, if possible, open your cameras. That will be more fun. Otherwise, it feels like we are talking to screens, and it's very motivating for the speakers to have your cameras open. Let me drop the message in at least our main group. We'll take 3 more minutes and then we'll start. Okay, cool, cool, cool. More people joining in. Thanks, Dipanshu, for opening your camera. We can see you as well. If possible, all of you open your cameras, please, so that we can see you on this fine Sunday. Today is Sunday. Okay, 1 more minute, and then I'll be introducing Jyotsna to all of you, and then we will be starting. Nice. I see Pravina joining in, Renisha, Wasim, Prabhu, Ajit. Okay, cool. Let's start. So, folks, as you know that this is a very community thing, and of course, we are making kudos all through October. So I requested Jyotsna and she was very up for taking this session. Last two times I have been taking. This time Jyotsna will be practicing. We'll be practicing with Jyotsna the next 7 kudos for the next week. Jyotsna is also, you will hear more from Jyotsna in coming months because Jyotsna is also helping the India chapter of IVFH, International Visual Facilitation Hub, in organizing a lot of community events for you all. And we already have the November plan with us, so you will hear from her on that as well a little later. But for now, I invite Jyotsna. Jyotsna will be practicing kudos with you today. But before even inviting Jyotsna, for all those who are new to this, I just want to quickly share what is kudos and where will you get all the details. So let me share my screen and quickly show you. So this is the link HTTPS Visual Facilitation Hub Kudoctober. I'll be sharing with you Kudoctober. So I'm sharing this link and opening this link. This will open a one-pager blog on LinkedIn, which has all the information about Kudos. So Kudos, we are making Kudos each day for our colleagues, our friends, family, neighbors, giving them sketch noted compliments, right? So the idea is that we'll be picking up Kudo for a day. Of course, we have a list of 31 Kudos. We'll be sketchnoting it, putting it on social media, and tagging the person. And you have to do a hashtag of Kudoctober as well, so everyone can see your drawing. You can upload it on Padlet for everyone to see, and you can also check what others have made. Let's quickly check what others have made till now. This is the whole repository, how people have made um, kudos till now, and that's how we'll be making kudos as well. This is all the repository, and when you scroll down you will also see there are banners, um, and you can invite others as well. All these banners are also available on this LinkedIn post. So this is the list of Kudoctober. So here you can see, if I have to, let me increase my zoom. So here you can see today is 19th, right? So 19th, till 19th we have done. We'll be maybe till 18th we have done. So 19th is kudos to a manager who appreciates your effort. 20th, tomorrow's will be a family member who always has your back, a colleague who spreads good vibe at work, a mentor who believes in you before you did, a teammate who keeps projects on track. So all these are kudos which have already been listed here. So I think we will be today, Jyotsna will be helping us in kudos from 19th onwards, 19th to 25th. So we will again have next Sunday as our last kudo practice session, and that will be taken up by Shilpa, one of our community members. We'll be sharing details on that as well. But for now, let's start. Let me unzoom this. I am sharing this link on your WhatsApp group, I mean on your Zoom, so you can open that as well. But I would love to invite Jyotsna now. I'm doing a spotlight for everyone for Jyotsna. Hey Jyotsna, thanks for accepting my request and helping our community with sketch notes. Over to you, Jyotsna. Looking forward to a lovely time.
Thank you. Thank you, Piyush. Thank you, everyone. Wishing you all and your family a very, very happy Choti Diwali and Badi Diwali. And nice of you to spare this time to come and work and let's do this together. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm also in my initial phase of visual facilitation. So this is going to be my first time that I'm going to be doing this together with you. So if there's any mistakes from my end, please overlook. We are here to learn and grow together. So we will be doing today kudos from not 19 because we've already done that. So we'll be doing it from 21st kudos. So we will start last Piyush had already done. So we will start, he had already done till 20th, right? So we will start from kudos number 21 to kudos number 26. So give me a show of excitement that you're ready with your pens, paper, smiles, any kind of, expressions to let me know that we are ready to learn together. So I will be doing this on my iPad and I will share my screen with you. And the application that I'm going to use for doing this Kudos is called as a sketchbook. So I'm going to use this application. I hope you all can see the screen visible. My voice is clear. So our first Kudos that we will address today is, anybody take a guess quickly? 21st Kudo. You can unmute and let me know. Let me see how alert you guys are. Anyone?
For the manager, I guess.
It's for a colleague. A colleague who, 21st one. Do we have the list in hand? A colleague who spreads good vibes. Good vibes. So when we use the word good vibes, you know, so how I think, I'm going to just try and give you one or two examples of how, you know, how I try and visualize the sketch notes. Now, whenever I have a theme here for Kudos, I try and see that when I think about good vibes, what are the metaphors or what are the icons that come to my mind? So if you can tell me what is it that is coming to your mind when you say good vibes with anybody, it could be your colleague, it could be your manager, it could be somebody in your family, but what does good vibe, what is the word or icon that correlates with good vibes for you? It could be sparkles, it could be stars, it could be rainbows. What is it for you? Let's talk about it quickly. Family member? Anybody? You can talk, you can unmute. I hope you have the permission to unmute. Can you unmute?
Yeah.
So anybody who wants to tell me, when you say good vibes, what is it that comes to your mind? Or you want me to start with it?
Good vibes.
Should I? Good vibes. Like I said, it could be rainbow. When you see a rainbow, it gives you those positive feelings, the happiness, right? One could be a rainbow. Maybe we can correlate me and the other person who I connect with, who gives me those good vibes, with a rainbow coming in between the two of us. That could be one option. Or it's like neutralizing negative thoughts, okay? But how would you draw it? Are you able to unmute, Piyush? Do they have the unmuting rights?
Yes.
So if we could hear some sound, that would be really nice. Okay, so let me tell you. So let's try something very simple, very basic. Sorry?
I have an idea, like
Yeah.
in terms of vibes, that's like a literal vibration. So maybe somebody who is like a sun, kind of radiating, but not straight lines, but like vibed lines.
Okay.
Yeah. And then some hearts coming at the ends of those vibes. I don't know if it's too abstract.
All right. Yeah. So I think it sounds good. So I also have something in mind similar to that. So I was thinking of maybe a rainbow connecting, or maybe a very simple thing, balloons. Somebody who's radiating a lot of happiness. So we can radiate happiness either through sunshine, and when we are shining, the others are also shining with us, right? Or when we are actually sending good vibes, the other person in front of us is also going elevating in happiness. So let's try and draw that in very simple way. So I'm going to use I'm going to talk about the person whom I want to talk about, right? This is somebody who I connect with, and this person is always spreading from the childhood memories. Like Piyush says, balloons always bring happiness for us. So somebody who's carrying balloons, and these balloons could be with some kind of message below, right? And we can make a probably somebody an office space, because we're talking about a colleague, right? So here we're making a desk, working table, and someone sitting behind the working table. So we made the face, we made the torso, and the hand could be one person who could be holding a balloon with a message. We'll write the message later. We can make another colleague. So when we are happy, what happens? When we are happy, we probably flying, excitement, right? So let's try and draw this person with happiness. And she's also holding the balloon, which brings in that happiness, right? And radiations, like you suggested, someone radiating with lots of energy. And what is the message we could write on the balloons? We could write, I'll just reduce that. And we could write, good, have a good day. We could write a message like, you are the best. We could write a message as star. We could write, what else can we write? Performer. Any message that you feel you want to give to that person. So whatever you have received from the other person. So whenever this person comes, that person is constantly sharing that happy thoughts, right? Maybe a heart, a day full of love. So this is how I think, in a very simple way, I would like to draw a good day. If I want to show office space, maybe I can also draw a laptop. So I hope this makes sense. Does this make you feel that this person is giving good vibes?
Yes. Nice.
So if you want, you can color the balloons, you can create shadows. So I will reduce the opacity just to create some shadows. I will check. So we can give shadows near the objects.
Original face.
So just for those who have not attended the sessions with Piyush earlier, the shadows will always be on one side, either right or left. And we will try to imagine that the light is coming from some direction. So here I am imagining that my light is coming from this direction. So my light is coming from this direction. So I'm giving the shadows like that. So does this give happy vibes, this picture, simply put? Can we have somebody making some noise? Give me some happy vibes about being here with you all on a Sunday.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Loved it, Jyotsna. Full scene you have created. I'm loving it.
Thank you, Piyush. Learned from the master. Right. So anybody wants to help me add something? Or I think this is more than enough. It's giving the message clearly. Is it good? Shall we move to the next one? This is,
Yes.
and then you can write your message, the kudos. You can write the message in a statement, type it. You want me to type the message, I can also do it. Kudos to name of the
Deepa has
person.
suggested a very nice one. Wi-Fi. I think Wi-Fi could be a nice metaphor as well because Wi-Fi spreads the whole energy. So maybe a Wi-Fi could be a good example as well. I have used the tuning fork which we learned in our school, no, the physics experiment. So from
Okay.
there, hearts are coming, something like that. So this could also be a very good metaphor.
Yes, absolutely. Anything that spreads happiness. So you could, I'm not using it on Canva because we've already done practicing on the template. So here we're just trying to imagine. So Piyush, tell me one thing, how can we draw Wi-Fi? What do
Is
you see?
basically draw a box and 3, 4 lines. So one small line, then another curved line, and then those 3 lines which we always see as the Wi-Fi signal.
Like that.
Yeah, like this one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And we can just make that box
The
also.
metaphors could be someone holding a wand like Harry Potter, and that wand also is giving Wi-Fi signals, and then hearts are coming out of it. So basically, someone who has these kind of things. So the environment, basically, maybe we can show the environments, environment of full of vibes.
So here
But I'm
we
already
are. First one done. Has everybody done? Would you want to share it on the chat quickly? Let's see. A picture of whatever you have created. This is my thoughts. Okay, so we have a beautiful one again. Oh, that's yours, Piyush. This is also very nice, the one Piyush has sent. So is that a catapult that you have drawn? No, that's
the
chime.
tuning fork. The tuning
Fork.
fork with which we were doing experiments in physics, no?
Yes.
I'm
This is
missing the
very
name
nice.
of it. What was the name of these? I think tuning fork only, huh?
This is very nice. That's a good metaphor. So I have tried to use a very simple one here. So let's go to the second one. Are we ready to do the second one? So let's go to the second one. I'm going to go to the next page, and our next one, next kudos is what? What is our next kudos? Let's see. It is a mentor who believed in you. A mentor who believed in you. Belief, trust. Someone who trusted us with the ability to do something. So many a times in our life, when we look at ourselves, I think we see ourselves doubting, and when another person whom we look up to looks at us and says, no, you can do it. So how can we express that? One quick one is coming, is one I had drawn for Piyush only, where he was my bouncing board for trusting me to take that plunge of flight. I'm also thinking of someone who believed in me, gave me wings, maybe. We use that expression, giving wings. Like angels, a wing, maybe our mentor giving us the wings to take the leap of faith and fly. That could be one. What else is coming to your mind? Swati, can you suggest? Praveena, Swati, Megha, Geeta. Anyone with suggestions? We're talking about the second metaphor, second kudos for the day. That is mentor who believed in you when I didn't believe in myself. So maybe for me, I'm thinking of myself looking into the mirror. This I had drawn earlier also, and I quite like it and I quite relate to it. So I'm going to draw myself here. Maybe a little small version of myself.
I think that's a beautiful idea, Jyotsna. The other thought that was coming to my mind was that, if a person standing on a path, not sure where to go, and the mentor already standing a little ahead, but drawn in dots, as if it's not created yet, I haven't walked on it yet, but the mentor is already there and, showing me a direction.
Showing the direction. Okay, so let me try to draw that. Yeah. So
I think the mirror
we've
idea
already
is also
drawn the
great.
person. Yeah, so we can try doing both. We can try doing, so let me try doing this mirror one first, and then the same we can repeat for the mentor showing the direction also. I think that is very nice, that invisibly the mentor actually being there, present in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, and constantly talking and leading the way. I think that's also fantastic. So what I had thought was having a mirror. And generally, when we look at ourselves in situations when we self-doubt, we think or estimate ourselves as very small. We look at ourselves as much smaller beings. So we doubt ourselves. So I'm drawing myself as little small in reality. But I'm also going to draw myself a little bigger here. I'll keep my hairstyle the same. And I'll draw myself here as a stronger, so I can show strength through raising hands, and one on my waist. Okay, that I can. And I need to also draw my eyes. Here I'm going to be looking a little sad, but in the mirror I think I'll look strong here. And just to give a little bit of reflection that it's in the mirror, I'm just giving some effects here so that the shine is there in the mirror. And of course, not to forget the mentor. So I think let's try and make a guy here. And take a guess who this mentor is.
Who else? Was Piyush.
Yes. And holding the mirror and showing the way that, yes, we all can draw.
His hair literally gives it away, right?
Yeah. This Kudo will be valid only for 1 or 2 years. After that, even this hair won't be there. So
So this is how I see that, in various situations in our lives, we do end up doubting ourselves and not sure whether we can, are we capable, can we do this? So I think mirror is a good reflection point for all of us.
yeah.
So here,
And
You can also
you can also put a crown there in the mirror, Wala lady.
oh yeah, yes, that's a good idea. Let me put a crown there.
you can also put a pair of wings, like she's fixing a pair of wings on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll color the crown yellow so that that becomes the highlight. So I'll take the color and I'll just fill that up here. And actually, I'd also thought of a wing, but I was wondering how I will give that wing there. So you could also draw the person in the mirror with a cape. But now the mirror is a little small, so I think I'll leave it to this. And then you can type your message. And so I will write it. I'll write the message. I'll write it. A mentor who believed in me. So what a lovely way of actually saying thank you to somebody who actually adds value and essence in our lives. So I will try one more attempt of what Swati has also suggested. So once we are done with this, we'll try one more kudo on this. And maybe I'll add those wings that the mentor is passing that wing to the mentee in
Yeah,
the
I think
cross.
that's lovely.
Yeah. So shall I try the second one? Or you want me to wait for a little bit here? Keep posting the images in the chat so that I can know that you're doing something here and get some idea. Oh, there is a very nice one by, again, Piyush, which he loves, that string attached to the self-belief and the scissor cutting the self-doubt. Beautiful. Then there's one more in the chat by Deepa ma'am. You inspire me. There are two ladies and one saying to the other. That's also very beautifully put there. I liked what's coming. But other than Piyush, we know Piyush can draw. We are looking at what you can draw. So please send your pictures. Let me see. What is it that you're drawing? How many are done? I'm going to view everybody in the gallery view. And I'm going to try and see maximum people drawing. I can see Geeta. I can see Dr. Kamlesh's videos on. We have a very dedicated person driving in the car and attending. Shilpa is also here with us today, who will be taking the next session. So you're all learners, we are all learning, and we are learning by doing, and we are growing. So good. So now shall I do the second one, which Swati suggested? So I'll do the second one. So Swati, you suggested a person standing at a crossroad. So I'll just increase the size of the pen. You can give whatever hairstyles. I realize I'm more bent towards girls in my kudos. So I want to show that I'm confused. So when I'm confused, I'll probably be having my hand like this, thinking, and maybe some thought bubble.
Adding some happiness to your life, folks. Look at this. Look at the screen. I've shared someone, spotlighted someone. Check this out. Who is drawing?
I guess.
Marina's daughter, I guess. Loving it.
I also noticed her. So maybe a question mark can get highlighted with red color, right, Piyush?
Yeah.
Question mark, an exclamatory mark, and one more exclamatory mark. Oh, wondering what to do next. Okay, and then Swati told us is road. So let's draw a road here, a path.
She saw herself. She's saying hi. Oh, now she's sending kisses.
What's her name?
She's
What's
called
her name?
Emma.
Emma. Hey, Emma. Folks, open your mics. Let's cheer up for Emma. Emma
Hey,
is our youngest
Emma.
kudo maker. Hey, Emma. Hi.
Hi.
Like my
Hello.
hello.
Hello. Greetings from all of us, Emma. Wish you lots of good health and happiness.
Die schicken dir
Yes.
ganz viel Liebe und sagen, dass es schön ist, dass du dabei bist.
She's drawing also. So if this
She
looks
is.
like a path,
Wow.
and for the path, maybe we can just draw this so that doesn't look like a river. Does it look like a road to you? And then Swati, you said, what do we have to draw? We have to draw an invisible mentor. So I'll need to create a space here. So I think I'm still going to be, I'm very rustic here, not very good, but I use the basic tools, old school. So I have to draw a mentor in a dotted form. And I'll probably give or should I draw the dotted person in a color, blue color?
So keep it
Make
red
it
only, Jyotsna. Keep one color. So red is
one
good
color?
enough for as an extra color.
Okay. And I will put this hand like that, and I have to show the direction. Direction and a hat. Oh, I have to draw dotted. Everything has to be dotted here.
This would be such a nice metaphor, Jyotsna, for especially people who have lost someone but still have their memories. And especially, I think parents fit this role a lot, and which a lot of times our parents who we have lost, we feel that they are still there to guide us.
Yes, actually, that makes so much sense. So here, that's the way. And I think here we can put a signboard, which is,
Which says heaven. Sorry.
so right now you can choose to write whatever you want here. So I will also need to erase a little bit here. And I can fill that up later.
Is this Canva only? Are you making it on Canva?
No, I'm making it on Sketchbook.
Okay. You mean to say digital only, no? It's
Yes,
digital.
digital. Yes, digital.
Okay. Thank you.
Most welcome. And we also mentioned about wings. So I think I would like to give small wings. Do they look like wings?
Yes.
And we can draw some hearts here. Just 1 or 2 hearts maybe. I think that should complete. Swati, have I been able to draw the expression?
Jyotsna, this carries your own expression, and I think it's made it even more beautiful. I had something slightly different in mind, so I kind of drew that too. But I think what you drew finally is it visible?
Yeah,
Yes, what?
spotlighting you.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Yes, Swati. Beautiful. That's also come out so well.
So my thought was that there is a path which is, not tread upon. I can't see it, but my mentor is already standing there with wings and calling me towards him.
All right,
or
the
her.
path not taken or the path less taken. More on
Yeah.
that side. Yeah.
Not imagined yet. So,
Ah.
but I really
See,
love how you've drew the mentor in dots. It seems like there's an invisible energy that's guiding us.
yes, but see the same concept, and how it's so beautiful that both of us have drawn it differently. This is so nice. And see, this is a power of, I think, our ability to visualize concepts. This is so nice, Swati. Very nice. I would love to actually draw that also. But since we are going to focus on just one or two, I think that's very nice. See, dono alag alag nikal gaye hain. That's the beauty of it. So other people also do send your pictures while I'm waiting, and then we'll go to the third kudos of the day. So there's Deepa ma'am who's written, drawn to people, somebody lifting, to my mentor who believed in me before I did. This is also beautiful. It's come out so nicely. Upliftment. Yes. Side of the road. Yes, we can do it on the side of the road. I thought to put it in the center because maybe the direction left or right, this or that. So I think on the board we could write peace or happiness. You could just write a message of whatever we want, which correlates to us, an inner voice. Okay, so let's go to the third kudos. Are we ready for the third kudos? Give me a sign. Give me a sign. I'm going to just stop my screen share for a bit, and I'm going to see everybody give me a show. So are we ready for the next kudos? Marina, is your daughter ready for the next kudos? I think. Yeah. Some shout out, some emojis, jaldi. So then we
Bring it on, bring it on, Jyotsna, bring it on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's try the third one. So who's going to tell me what the third one is? How updated are we with the list? Do you know where the list is? Piyush told us the list. Do you know the third kudos for the day that we're going to do? What is the third kudos?
A teammate who keeps projects on track.
All right.
Is that the one?
Somebody who has to, somebody we are giving a kudo who helps us to keep projects on track, keeping timelines under check. So when I actually tried to do this earlier, when I was thinking how I can show this, so I had visualized an engine, a track, but that will take some time for me to draw. So I thought, let's do a simple one. Keeping track means, I think, a clock comes to your mind. Calendars, clocks, maybe a to-do list, and people just standing and working together. Maybe that is what I'm visualizing. How about you? So tracking time. So let's try and draw somebody, a person. So I want to start with when I want to focus on a particular object. So right now I want to focus on the object, which is going to be my to-do list. So I'll probably draw that first. And I will write to-do list here. And I can then write one or two, maybe those timelines that maybe I need to submit my project A or project B. So we could write that also. So I forgot, Piyush had said that we have to use smaller case. So I'm going to do the smaller case here. Project A, and maybe you could mention the date. And I could reduce the size of the pen actually by say 2nd November, right? Meeting. You could just write something and then scribble. Now I want to show the person who's actually guiding me to do this, right? So I can draw a person. And holding the to-do list. And I want to draw a calendar, maybe just a small depiction of a calendar. Small calendar somewhere on the wall. I'll write the month. And maybe a clock is coming to my mind when we have to keep ourselves on track. A clock is incomplete without its hands. So we have somebody whom we want to say thank you or kudos to, somebody who's helping us keep in track. So we have that somebody drawn, but we also need to draw ourselves. So what do we usually draw for a team? A group of people, right? A cluster. And we'll close this loop of cluster here. And we are ready. I think this should do. And then we can write the kudos for that person. So adding some shadows. So the slower we draw, take your time. I think so. We can also use color coding, but right now we are not doing, we're focusing on just getting our kudos right. So we have our shadows here. So are we good to go? Good, comfortable. So we have our third kudo ready. Somebody who helps us keep the projects on track. And you can write it. I'm going to choose to write. Maybe I can choose a color to write that, a blue maybe, so that we can differentiate. Sorry. Kudos to A, B, C, whomever we are addressing it to, for always who keeps our projects on time. So are we having fun here? I hope I'm able to On track, on time. So, how is it going? Are we able to do together this much? Very simple. So I think if those people who have taken the business sketch notes, I have tried to take elements from those metaphors, those icons that Piyush has walked us through. We've done calendar, we've done clock, we've done how to draw a team. We've also drawn somebody. So I have picked up certain elements from those drawings so that, you know, it's just a repetition, and how we individually, when we have a good visual vocabulary, we can create a cluster of message, you know, together make a cluster which sends a message. So, are we good? Shall we go to the next kudos? Am I slow, fast? I need to hear somebody's.
You're on the right pace, Jyotsna. Good.
Good. Okay. Thanks, Praveena. So Piyush has also sent a kudos to ABCD for keeping the projects on time. He's used the metaphor, business story metaphor, with a boat, sea, a goal in front, and a tower. The lighthouse. Is it the lighthouse? Yes, lighthouse.
And sunset.
Sunset.
So, yes, to reach before the sunset.
To reach before the sunset, yes. I'm seeing other drawings, and then we'll go to the next one. Praveena has also drawn a beautiful one. Praveena is also very, very talented. I'm really impressed with her skill sets. So you all must have a look at Praveena's thing. So let's go to the next kudos. So I'm going to open to a new one. So I'm also learning this app, but I'm really enjoying working on this app, and this app I think is available even on Android. So you can try and explore this. It's easy and it's free version. So even that much is enough for us to begin with, and then we can go at the different levels.
And there is even a version for a laptop. It's not that expensive. So for people who want to still draw with their mouse, that's also possible.
Okay, fantastic. That is such a good piece of information, guys. So when we can do it with the mouse, and Piyush really insists that we also explore mouse as one of the tools. So let's do the next one, our 24th kudo. What is it? You guys will tell me. So we next kudos is somebody who keeps us. Next kudos is, tell me, what is our next kudo?
Hi, Jyotsna, Hira here. So the 24th, hello. So the 24th October, kudos to a friend who shares wisdom freely.
Yes, wow. And you know, this is so cute. When I thought of wisdom, who popped in my head? Mr. Owl. And I always have heard stories about the wise old owl. And it reminded me of Winnie the Pooh, and that friendship that all of them had. And the wise owl would always give some kind of advice to his friends. So I think that was immediate thoughts. I thought, okay, I'm going to draw a friend like a wise owl with a lot of respect and wisdom that the owls are supposed to have. So we'll try and draw an owl here today. Anybody wants to give me some ideas for wisdom? Who shares wisdom freely? A friend? Okay, so I'm going to start drawing my next kudos here. And so let's learn how to draw an owl. So I want my owl to be the hero. I'll change the color, sorry, and make it black. And I'm going to make the owl a hero of my story. So my hero is going to be the owl. So just now, owl's typical features are, the highlight of an owl's facial features is the eyes, right? So we draw थोड़े से बड़े eyes, 2 big eyes first, and then we can draw some lines like this, and then we can draw the beak. And we can draw another.
Is it just me? Not able to see.
Okay, sorry, there's something gone wrong. Yes, thanks for pointing that out. It's not, I'll just restart. I'll just restart, one moment. My sharing of screen, it's got hung. I'll just restart. 1 second. Can I just give me just 2 minutes? I may have to log in again. My Zoom meeting has got held. Someone just stop sharing. Okay. So while you are drawing, I'll just log in again from my iPad. It's got hung, so I'm going to re-log in. And while I'm waiting, why don't you people just start posting whatever you have posted? And I know that you can also, you also know how to post it on the Padlet link that has been shared with you. So why don't you start posting it there? 816 and 444, continue. Exact. Okay, so do we have some images on the chat? Wow, Geeta,
Sorry, what are we doing? I just came back from a bathroom break.
Yes. So I got stuck. So I'm again resharing my screen. Please let me know if you can all see my screen here. Is my screen visible now?
Yes.
Okay.
Now it is. Yes.
So do you want me to redraw this once again? The
Yes.
owl? Okay. I really practiced the owl today because I wanted the owl to be really perfect. So Yaike told you I'm also learning. So it's a learning curve for us. So we just make the ear, make a curve like that. Now, the important thing is the features. What is it that I want to highlight about who I'm drawing? So the owl has big eyes, which is a typical feature. So I'm going to focus here and try and ensure that I get that right. And then a beak coming in. Right? And I've chosen a very easy owl because I realized that, you know, some of us are not good at drawing, like I am not. So I thought as long as we're able to express. So now let's go to the wings part of it. And then I'm going to just make a curve like that. I'm going to take this curve back upwards. Likewise, I'm going to take a curve here. And I'm also going to take another curve here. So I have the wings of the owl almost ready. The body can end like that. And 2 little feet. And I know Piyush doesn't focus too much on the detailing, but we just give a little bit of details. The wings. And some feathers here. Does it look like an owl?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, so if
Yes.
10 people are saying yes, then that's great.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So we got an owl right. Now, owls and wisdom. Wisdom also, I think one more place where we look at wisdom is books. So I thought of, making the owl sit on books. So let's draw just a couple of books on which this owl is standing. And one book, maybe I can draw one more book here just to just make one more. So this is the books that my owl is standing. And just give a little bit of detailing. And then you can, if you want, what I wanted to do was write some words associated with wisdom. So I thought of writing knowledge, maybe a book of knowledge. So you could choose whatever words that actually you resonate with. Beliefs, maybe truth, anything that comes to your mind, right? And then draw yourself. Now, how do you want to draw yourself? You want to draw yourself a little smaller. And I think what I would want is that I'm sitting with this friend of mine. I want to draw that. And I'm listening to this person talk to me, share the wisdom. So when I'm listening to somebody, usually I'm making notes. So I can draw myself sitting. So let's try, since we've done standing postures, maybe we can try a sitting posture. Right, and taking notes. So maybe first let me draw something to write on, and then, sorry, from here holding this thing and a pen. And then of course, now my wise friend who's associated with an owl, I have to also show this person is talking and sharing wisdom. So sharing wisdom will come with a message, a dialogue box. So I can draw this. And maybe begin with saying life is and da 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 da. Maybe you can write a quote or something that you remember. So I have thought like of a scene and then started drawing on working on the concept. So I've tried to use a metaphor. I've tried to correlate it to some life feelings. Draw the shadows. So you can use colors also to highlight the hero of your story. Or you can also in the same page use certain icons also correlating with wisdom. So, but for me right now, I'm using only owl as my hero and books as the medium of sharing the wisdom. You could use, I've also seen somebody also draw a beautiful tree here Rinisha, very nice. And wisdom, old tree. Yes, I think it resonates with my thoughts also. We have Ritu, who's also drawn the same one. Very nicely done, Ritu. Your owls come out very nice, better than mine also. Good, good. Okay. So everyone start sharing. So I'm going to do 2 more kudos with you before we call it an off. So this is, anybody wants to give me any suggestion here? So it's too much silence. Is that me or is that you?
Which means we are very focused.
Very focused. No, don't be so focused. Make some noise. It makes me feel more comfortable.
I love the owl, Jyotsna.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
tried.
Thank
I
you.
practiced a lot today. The owl. I was so nervous about getting the owl right. Not
My
bad.
daughter has something to say to you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my
so
God. God bless you. Thank you for being here and learning with me. Together, we learn from you and you learn from me. All of us, rather. It's such a pleasure to have you there. And she's so focused, you know, and I'm seeing her use colors also right now. Okay. So are we ready to do the next kudos? Have you done this one? Have you done the owl one? And you can
Yes.
write the message. So while I think I'll take 1 minute to write the message also so that we have this on track. So this is kudos to someone. Okay, I need to. Kudos to write your ABC there, whoever it is that you want to dedicate this one for. Kudos to somebody, a friend, a family member, a colleague, anybody who shares wisdom freely. And then you can. So we have so many messages coming in on LinkedIn, you know, after people have posted and given these kudos, and, you know, people have come and thanked and they were pleasantly surprised to see these gestures. So these are actually very powerful tools. So do not underestimate the power of your drawings. Okay, so next kudos. What is our next kudo? Our next kudo is, can somebody help me? I'll have to open my sheet otherwise. Our 25th kudo in the list
Right.
is
October 25th says a colleague who makes collaboration easy.
yes, collaboration. So boy, when we talk about the word collaboration, working together, giving ideas, brainstorming. So from Piyush's sessions, which we have taken, business sketch notes. So I think one of the things that stood out for me was the puzzle pieces. 3-4 people coming together and fitting in a puzzle, collaborating to form the bigger picture. That is one way of doing it. What else can it be?
People coming together, working on a project together. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. So project we can use, I think then we'll use the puzzle pieces. So yeah, so I have thought of the project to be very close to my heart. Okay, so when we are working on a project, if we are very passionate about it, I think we are able to do work together. We are able to understand each other. We are able to absorb. We are able to discuss, brainstorm, overcome obstacles. So that comes also from a space of where we are able to love. So I'm going to draw the heart. My heart has not come out very well. Try one more attempt. And then what I thought was I'm going to make one person, the person whom I'm going to make the hero of my story. So let's draw a man this time. And we want to draw this man holding a piece of puzzle also. So I need a little more space. I'm just gonna select this guy and move him a little away. And I will also select the heart and just reduce its size so that I can accommodate other people also. Okay. Looks good to me. And then I want to draw a piece of puzzle in his hand. So let me first draw the puzzle piece. So I've drawn a particular shape of the puzzle, and how I do my puzzle pieces is I draw the same shape inside. The heart. So this is going to be my hero picture, and I'm just going to make some shapes around this. So I want to, the project is the heart. So I'm just going to quickly just draw random shapes. I'm just going to connect certain elements. No, so I can't do that. So I'll take this here. So here I can take one smaller piece so that I can get this piece here and just make these, just spend a little time on this so that we can get the so here I made a mistake. I need some openings here. Are we good so far? Yeah. And since I'm going to use this heart, I'm also thinking of just using a little bit of color to help me. So we have, as a team, put in all the pieces but one. So the one piece is here. And then I want, this is the person who always puts the pieces together. And then we also want to show that the team people are also happy with this contribution. So draw a few people cheering and happy with the fact that they're able to move forward in the project because of their contributions. And we can draw somebody clapping also, maybe. So draw a person clapping. And draw ponytail. Okay, I'm not getting the ponytail right. Okay, not getting the ponytail right. So I'll leave it there. Okay. So I think this completes the message here. Is it conveying the message that we are looking at giving here?
Yes.
Loved it, Jyotsna. Fantastically
Yeah.
made.
Absolutely. It's really beautiful. Love how you looked at art as a project.
Thank you.
And folks, check on the chat. Geeta has shared a very nice metaphor in blue color. Your wisdom, it's for the wisdom one. She has taken a metaphor of a river flowing.
Okay. And
Yes,
I'll also.
really.
Okay, I'm gonna check that. Now I get to see Rani has shared. Yes, Geeta has shared a beautiful one. That's really pretty.
Thank you.
Maneuver, the river of life. That's so beautiful. What a powerful message. Very, very.
I wanted to actually humanize the moon, but I didn't have the time, and I'm really slow with Canva now. I think I wanted to add a eyes and a smiling moon up there, which I'm looking at as the person who's, lighting up that river for me with the wisdom. So that is what I wanted to show.
Well, that's come out so beautifully, and you've done it on Canva with mouse.
Yeah, with mouse. I'm trying very hard with mouse. I think ever since I've started this one, I've only used mouse. I'm trying to keep myself, instead of taking a pen or a thing and doing it, I'm looking at doing it with mouse, and it's very difficult, but I think at least some amount of, I think practice is making me better.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. Practice makes. So this is how I think we will also grow. It's a skill. Any skill requires practice and consistency. So I think we'll get there with this. And the aim of this, doing it together, is only this, so that we learn to draw together and keep ourselves motivated. So very, very nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anybody wants me to try and draw something else, or we can then move to the next one. So while we are taking that decision,
can you tell us again what was the message of this kudos? Like,
yes,
what's the text?
I was just going to write that, so I'm writing that down. It is kudos to somebody who makes working together in a team easy, collaborating together easy. So exact one, I'll just tell you. Exact message is a colleague who makes collaboration easy. A colleague who makes collaboration easy.
So, Jyotsna, just a quick question. How did you fill in the color so quickly and neatly?
Oh, I'm using the app called Sketchbook. So in that, there's a fill color option. So I have filled it with that.
All right. Okay.
Here, this part, can you see? No, I can't. There's a bucket on top of my screen. If you
It's
see.
not visible to me.
No, it's not visible to you. Okay. So there's a small bucket, and you just select that bucket and you pick the color, and you just select the section that you want to fill that color with.
You maybe just draw a little arrow, because the bucket is visible to us. She just didn't find it. So maybe you can zoom in a little and then mark on your page and then just remove it again.
Okay, I will have to figure out how to zoom also then.
With your fingers, you just do this.
Yeah, I found it on mine by zooming it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Here, this, like that?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. I was looking at Zoom on the other thing. Okay. So the message was kudos to A, B, and C who makes collaboration easy. That was the kudos message. So shall we go to the last kudos of the day from my side? So the last kudos, who's going to tell me what's the last kudos? Last kudos is number 26, a leader who empowers people. So what do you think empowerment, how can we show empowerment? We can show it maybe somebody with who's giving capes. Capes could be a way to show empowerment. Wings could be ways to show empowerment. What else can we show empowerment with? Guys, give me some icon, some metaphor, something to show empowerment. An award. Okay, award is more like a recognition, but like empowerment would be to make that person do something, achieve something. So I think carrying a weight, wait, the message, an anchor. Okay, wow, yes. Anchor could be a good metaphor. Carrying a weight, lifting. Okay.
Maybe a person who helps to wear shoes for to the person who's ready to run a marathon.
Okay, so you're saying giving shoes to run a marathon?
Helping him to wear the shoes.
Okay, but this will be very difficult to draw. I'll find it very difficult to draw. Helping to wear shoes. So pehle shoes banane honge. We'll have to make shoes, right? Okay, so let's try something which is more simpler. So I had two thoughts when I was thinking of this kudos. I was thinking of maybe somebody who's got a basket of capes and he's handing over the cape to the people in the office, and one person wearing the cape, one person taking the cape, and we are empowering them to be superpowers. One could be that. So we'll try and draw that also. And there's another one which I thought was empowerment is also something which is very powerful. So I like the idea of a space rocket, the ability to fly high in life. So,
Das ganze Buch ist dort. Darf ich mal gucken? Wow.
so let's draw
wenn du magst. Wow,
a
ganz
tower.
schön viel.
So I'm going to try and draw two kudos here, two different types of kudos here.
Jetzt, wenn du magst, kannst du den noch machen.
Ja.
And then we can try and draw the rocket. We had learned.
So, hier mit. Super. Das hast du toll gemacht.
We have that rocket which is ready to launch, and somebody who is empowering me. So I can use the word here. I know I made a mistake. I should have written the word and then drawn the rocket, but I managed to fit that word there. And then I want to draw the manager who's empowering me, right? So I draw a manager. Who's going to empower me to take on big projects. So I'm choosing to give him a tie also. And he's holding a flag to tell me that, okay, good to go. And I can make him smile also to show confidence. So I think I made a mistake here. The flag position is not the right place. Lift it up a little. And I want to show that the flag is green color. So I'm going to put green here.
My daughter wants to say bye to you. Oh. Bye.
All right. If you can go on mute if that's okay. So giving some shadows here.
Those shadows are really making it come out very well.
Thank you. Okay, so here we are showing empowerment, a leader who is, and the metaphor I've used for myself is the rocket, that okay, when he says go ahead and do it and you can go and achieve greater heights. We'll do the second kudos also. So how's it going, guys? Make some noise. Do the talking.
It is great.
Hello. Yeah, Jyotsna, Anuradha this side.
Yeah,
I'm
hi,
sorry
Anuradha.
I can't switch on my camera because there are so many guests around. So
No
I'll just quickly
worries.
share.
Absolutely.
I was trying to make for this kudo a lock, which is basically life, metaphor of life represented by a lock, and the leader is giving us the key, like the key is already with you. He's saying a speech bubble, wherein I've written the key is already there with you. So giving
Okay,
that
we can try
confidence.
and draw that.
Yeah, so I was
Okay.
trying to draw the lock. It is not coming out very well. So if you can help me.
Yes, I can help you with the lock. Absolutely. I practice lots of locks. So in a very simple version of it is just make a...
And keys, I'm holding in my hand the key, and the leader is just motivating from behind that you have the key.
Okay. So lock, just draw a U. Usually it's like this. And then you can just make
Thank you.
another loop on top. Yeah. And I think the main thing to which will differentiate is the keyhole. Does it look like a lock?
Yeah, kind of.
Maybe you
Mine
could
was
give a
even
double line on the top to make that handle thing, loop thing.
maybe a double line. Double line.
Okay,
I
so
drew a double line.
let's
Yeah.
make it with a double line. So just let me also do it one more time.
I'll share mine. It is a very rough and a very raw drawing. It may not be very clear, but how is the idea? The idea is, it is
I
explanatory
think
enough.
it's a good, yes, absolutely. I think I agree with you. The key
Thank
lies with us, but we don't believe. This is the lock, and when you draw the key around it, and then the key has like this, and then it has these Yeah, so you can make it a little better.
Thank you. I'll just share the rough drawing in the chat so you can just see.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very
This is the lock and key that you could see. I hope I've been able to help you. I can't see the lock and key in the chat for some reason.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Most welcome. So we go back to the previous one. So shall we do the other cape one also? You want to do one more?
Can you write a text as well?
Yes, I can. I'll just do that. So this is kudos. Kudos to a leader who empowers others. So shall we try the last one more of this same kudo? So let's try one more, which I was thinking was to make a basket, a small basket. I'll make the capes later, but I'll make the leader here. So maybe the cape coming out from the basket. I'll color this red to show the cape, holding the cape, and maybe a person here. Wearing the cape. And here I can draw somebody who's taking the cape from that person.
What's the theme for this kudo, the last one?
So this is, I'm just doing one more kudo here for the same one, leaders who empower others.
Okay, the same kudo.
Yeah,
Right.
I just thought of
Thank you.
using cape also as the
It's a bucket that you have shown.
yes, a basket or a bucket.
Okay.
Does it look like that?
So this Sketchnote is easier than Canva, or Canva would be easier to learn and practice?
I am actually enjoying this. So this is good actually, but Canva is also almost similar. It's just that today my Canva was lagging. So otherwise I would have done it on Canva. But today my Canva was not moving correctly. So I thought I'll try this
Okay,
way.
thank you. Thank you for sharing.
My pleasure. So maybe I can do this just to differentiate. So this is again another way that for empowerment that you can use. I hope it's giving out the message that we are looking for. Leader who empowers others. Maybe you can, on the cape, you can also write the appointments or something, saying that this is what I empower you with. Maybe you could do that also. You could create an office space. You could add some icons of your own choice. Yes, I think that's also a good one. So empowerment, again, what we had learned with Piyush is also a leader who's holding a lot of people on top and leading the way, an arrow leading the way. That also could show empowerment. If you remember, in the business sketch notes, we have done that. So here I've tried to work around an icon being the hero of the story, the cape, like in this case, and in the previous one, the rocket being in this one, the rocket being the hero of the story. How's it going, guys? Good. Thank you. Thank you. So shall I close the screen, or are you guys still working? Have we done the kudos? If you've done it, I would like to see the kudos. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Is that okay?
Jyotsna, I've shared in the chat the WhatsApp group. If you can just have a look, and it's the very raw drawing.
Okay. In the WhatsApp group you shared. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. Yes, I see that. Yes, this one. Yes, I think that makes sense. And you know what you can do is, like, you remember in the previous one, I drew the invisible mentor.
Right.
You draw the key as invisible, and that will, I think, give out the message. The lock is there, and the key is there, but we don't see it. And the mentor is telling that you have the key to unlock possibilities. So I think that would really, so the key will be your hero, and you can make it with the dotted version. So focus on the key.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a good idea.
Most welcome. All right, so this is from my side. I see so many cameras while I was working. My God, I would love to see the cameras on and love to see the smiles that have come here. it would really motivate me. This is my first attempt at teaching Sketchnote, so it's like a huge deal. I've been taking trainings, but this is like first time for me. So I hope I've been able to do justice. I've just shared my way of working with Sketchnotes, and I thought of making it as simple as possible for all of you. And give a shout out if you liked it, so that we can continue collaborating, working together, learning and growing together.
It was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Can't tell this is the first time. It was beautiful. I thought you would
Folks,
really, yeah.
folks, I've shared on the Zoom chat. Let's give kudos to Jyotsna. Comment on the link and share how you felt about Jyotsna's session, folks. And what Jyotsna shared was really true. My effort is to give you more empowerment. So tomorrow you can also take a session. So it's very important that we motivate each other. Drop in your comments in the link which I've shared for Jyotsna on LinkedIn, folks. At least this much we can do for all the free sessions we are attending. This really motivates our community members.
And you never know, you're going to be here doing this for us, helping the others, hand holding them and walking them forward. So just
Ma'am,
keep practicing, and your aim should be to come here one day.
Jyotsna, you want to introduce Shilpa as well, who will be taking
Yes, I
the
was
next
just
Monday's
I was
Kudoctober?
just going to do that. I was just going to do that. So we have, like, I have taken the session this time. This likewise, our concluding grand finale, we've decided, will be done by Shilpa, another member of our community, and she also is very good at her work. She's from Bombay, and she's going to be taking us through the last set of Kudos. So please do join. Don't forget, the timings would be the same. Shilpa, do you want to say a hi? I saw you here.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So just like Jyotsna, even mine would be the first time. Yes, let's see how it goes. But you all are very supportive, so I'm all excited to go ahead. Thank you.
Shilpa, you are not a newbie, you are a pro, folks. Shilpa already has made 100 full sketch notes, not even just metaphors, but full sketch notes. She's a nutritionist as well, and check out her Instagram. Maybe Shilpa, you can share your Instagram handle on the chat. She makes a lot of sketch noted content explaining how nutrition works. So go check it out. I'm personally looking forward to your session, Shilpa, and to your metaphors.
I have not
Wow.
taught Piyush this way, so that is why a little. But yes, I need to break the ice sometimes. So yes.
And our community is the most comfortable one. Don't worry. We are all allowed to goof up and we celebrate goof ups, folks. So this is one community. If I had my way, I would name it as the Unperfectionists. In fact, Jyotsna, that could be a very nice
Perfectly.
name for our
Perfectly.
festival, the
Yes,
Unperfectionists.
perfectly
Das für den
imperfect.
Papa fragen.
Wow,
Sorry.
nice.
We can do that. We should do that, actually. That's a good idea.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Jyotsna, for taking up this session. I personally enjoyed it, and I'm loving how um, you guys are growing as in your metaphors. I picked up some of your metaphors, Jyotsna, and I have put it in my visual vocabulary as well. So you will see me using those
Oh,
in my sessions.
thank you so much. Thank you so
Loved
much.
it.
Learned it from you. And happy Diwali to all of you from the
Yeah.
Visual Thinking School, from our team, from everybody, and wish you all a very safe and a happy Diwali from us.
Yep.
Piyush, any message for our community for Diwali?
Just enjoy, be safe. Yeah, that's what I'm missing India. This is the time where I miss India the most. The whole October
Yeah,
and the
so
whole September. Yeah.
yeah. So guys, let's celebrate Diwali with Piyush. Let's give that emoji. Yes, I see those
Oh
firecrackers coming
yeah.
on screen. Let's celebrate Diwali on screen together.
Yeah. Today I'm going for a small Diwali party, so I'll be celebrating in my own small way. We have a small Indian community with which we'll be celebrating Diwali. I'll share some
Super.
pictures.
Yes, we look forward to that. Right, guys. So
Okay.
thank you so much for bearing with me, and I really enjoyed being with you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jyotsna. It was a lovely, lovely session. I really enjoyed.
Thank you.
And Shilpa, looking forward to yours. Wish you a very happy Diwali, everyone.
Happy Diwali. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.